All right, here's week 3, day 2 for 7th grade math review, minute 51. For problems 1 through 3, use the leaf and stem plot to the right. So if you have not seen what a leaf and stem plot is, there you go. And it says, what number is the mode of the plot? Remember, mode is the one that shows up the most. So if you're looking at the mode, you're looking for what number shows up the most on this line plot. So 55, 55, 55. So just so you know how this goes it shows down here there's a key that represents, it says the key represents, so if it's 6-1, it's 61. So we have 55, 55, 3 55s, and we have 2 12s. So we don't have anything else that repeats more than 55. So 55. Does the number 64 appear on the plot? So 61, 63, 65, and it does not. How many numbers are represented by the plot? So when they're asking you this, they're asking you to go through and count, not for repeated numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So this is 17. Oh no, they want you to count all of them. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So they do want you to, I didn't know if they were going to have you do repeated. Okay, next. Before I go further, I just wanted to let you guys know, I looked it up just to double check. So they were showing, on the last math assignment, there was a quadrant and there was a line that looks like this. And they said, is this line making positive or negative gains? And it was like, I said, well, it's going up, so it's making positive. Okay, they're saying the best way to describe this is you read one of these quadrants just like a book. You go from left to right. So if you're reading a quadrant and the arrow is going up, that's positive. If you're reading a quadrant and the arrow, you're from left to right, so from left to right, I'm reading this and the arrow is going down. So if I'm going from left to, if I go from left to right, what's happening? The arrow is going down. That would be a negative. So this would be the positive because it's going from left to right. It's going up. And I wanted to say that because the other video got cut short the other time when I did it. We only have so much time. For problem 4 to 7, use the spinner diagram on the right. On which color is the spinner most likely to stop? So which one has the largest percentage? So 30% would be red. Is there a better chance of spinning blue or yellow? So yellow is 15, blue is 25. Which one is a better chance? Well, blue. Because there's more with 25%. Always try to support your thinking with the evidence from there. If the spinner is spun 100 times, what is the average number of times it would stop on red? So they're just saying if out of 100%, so think about 100% of this circle is colored in. That's not a guarantee, just so you know. But they're saying out of 100%, because red takes up the largest percentage, we're just looking at this as a percentage. So this would be 30%. The spinner will land on blue or green about half of the time on average. Blue or green, half. So they're saying if you were going to say, remember because this is 25 and 25%, so the spinner will land on blue or green about half of the time on average. Is this true or false? This is true. Then you have -3 plus -12 over -2. So we have our two negative numbers. So this is going to be How many times can 2 go into 12? 6 times. So you actually have -3 plus -6, which would equal, you got it, -9. Look at the chart to the right and write the function rule. So what's happening every time? So 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 2 is 9. So it says look at the chart to the right and write the function rule. So y equals x times 3, or sometimes it shows it like the way they wrote it, x3, or 3x, sorry. You can do one or the other. Using the chart in problem 9, if x equals -3, so if we're going to change this to -3, if x equals -3, well, we haven't talked about multiplying fractions yet, or sorry, negative numbers yet, but we will tomorrow, or sorry, on Monday. We'll technically do the lesson tomorrow, but this, just so you know, a negative times a positive is a negative. Then y equals -3. If x equals -3, then y equals, I guess, so when you're looking at that, for this one, if you're just looking at this first one, so 3 times the 3 would be -9. A negative times a positive is a negative. They didn't really say that because there's 3 different numbers for y, so I had to double check and make sure they're using the first one. Alright. Nice job. Have a good night. I hope you saw that. So again, -3. Alright, take it easy.